You misunderstand American politics because you think we are like the Swiss, who vote on specific policy issues. But we are not. We are Americans, and we vote based on vibes and tribes. Before you scroll, do this quick test. Imagine you see this home, and you go inside the garage and you see this car parked next to this boat. And then you go inside and the family is eating this meal. And you talk to them and you find out they go to a church that looks like this. Is this family Republican or Democrat? How did you know that they were Republican? Imagine you go to this home in a different suburb of the same major city, and they have this car in the garage next to this boat. You go inside and they're eating this meal, and you find out the family goes to this church on Sundays. How did you know this was a Democrat family? Nothing I showed you was overtly political. There were no slogans, no debates, no ideas, but for some reason we knew which one was Democrat and which one was Republican. You wouldn't be mistaken for thinking politics is about policy. That's how we treat it. They go up on the debate stage and they list out their ideas and they debate the merits. But that's not at all what it's about. The policies form a tribe. We pick a tribe, and whatever the tribe believes, we take it all hook, line, and sinker. Why is it that if you believe climate change is real and caused by humans, then you're usually against having a big border wall? But then why is it that if you don't think climate change is a threat and caused by humans, that you support having a border wall? What do those two issues have anything to do with each other? They don't. It's about culture. People misunderstand this and ruin Thanksgiving by arguing with their Trump or Republican uncle, or with their blue-haired Democrat cousin in Brooklyn who loves Zohran. It's not about the policy points you're arguing about. No article about ICE abductions will make your Republican uncle stop voting for Trump. It's his identity. And Trump understood that perfectly, and Zohran in a way as well, which is why they're both very successful politicians. Don't get me wrong, a percentage of Americans will always vote in a way that's attached to material realities. The poorest 5% who rely on Section 8 housing, Medicare, and food stamps will always vote for whoever will give it to them so they can barely survive. And the richest 1 to 5% will always vote for the tax cut candidate. But everyone else in the middle, the 80%, even if they don't have a second car or a vacation to Europe, they're always going to vote based on vibes. And as long as America is a massively affluent country, this will be the case. So next time you find yourself sparring over policy like a nerd, remember, you're not going to convince anyone with that. We're engaged in a culture war.